So on some TV movies front, did you watch Married at First Sight?
Yes.
All right, so we'll just go down by this is from yet the we stand together or not to this new episode. So we'll go from couple to couple. We got Eris and Jasmine. So obviously they said no. Uh Arius start with the Arius start that he was going to have sex. The sex was going to be just better. He was just in it for
He's funny like that too because he say certain shit when the doctor's around, but when he's around her, he's looking into space and ain't really talking, just mumbling shit. But then he tried to make her feel bad and say, "Well, like what he say in this last season? He was like, I'm a happy person. I like to give myself 5 hugs, all this type shit." And he was like,
Mhm.
and I think when I find somebody that's in love with herself and trying to play her, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah, and she said, "So what you telling me? I don't love myself?"
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He tried to play her.
I don't get it because Jasmine is like the damn best looking woman on the show.
And right.
I,
And did you see what he was talking to the other girl? Was that his homeboy wife or whatever?
yeah,
He was like, I don't care if she tall, slim, thick, you know what I mean? But she
right,
just had a slim joint. He was acting goofy.
right, right. A nice woman too.
Hmm.
A former beauty queen, but you.
And when he first got on the show, all he was talking about was sex. And then after they say no, that's all he's talking about again. So
Right.
some weirdo about him. And you see, he's begging for somebody to hook him up with a girl. Even on
Right.
the after hour, if you ever watched the after hour, he did it on there too. He was
No.
ready to get out there. I don't think I should wait around.
Hmm. So next couple we got Christopher and Nicole. And I don't know if they said this on the show, but is she a damn power lifter?
I think her mom was a wrestling coach, so I told Shay, I was like, yeah, she was in a whole bunch of them wrestling matches too.
Okay, maybe because her body type makes it looks like she was like a power lifter or something. So maybe her body is from wrestling.
Yeah.
Uh
They never said if she wrestled or not. I just said that because she's all big like that up top. You know what I
right,
mean? And
right,
they did say her mom was a wrestling coach.
right. And if she didn't do anything like that, I would suggest her to take some powerlifting classes because you have the genetics there.
Big
Because
ass, strong neck and
right,
shoulders.
right. You have the genetics, so that's something that they should be getting into. So Christopher and Nicole is staying together, and what's this shit? I don't understand what when it comes to these women. They want to be married so bad, but it's some struggle on this last name shit. I'm confused.
A lot, and we was talking about that with my coworkers, and a lot of the girls today they were saying they wouldn't change their name. Some of them that's at the job now, like the one girl, she's a nurse practitioner. Her name, I ain't gonna say her name, but I'll tell you offline. But she love her name. All the girls, whenever any girl hear her name, they like her name. So when she got married, she kept her name too, and she said her husband really was upset about that.
Okay, but then you don't want to get married. Then that's what I would
Right,
say if I was a
right. To me,
husband.
that's a deal breaker if that's what I want, and you don't want to do it.
Right. If you want, if you're a woman and you want to get married so bad, changing your name comes with it. I'm confused. But now all of a
Not
sudden
not
you don't
not
want
no
to do
not
it.
nowadays. They like married and got their own name.
Yeah. And I also would say no to that hyphen shit too.
I'm not too against that. You know what I mean? But long as mine is the last one.
Well, yeah, they stay together. So we have
But
Clinton.
they even though they
Oh,
stay
go ahead.
together, I think when they do Where Are They Now? I think he's scared of her in a way.
Uh
So she make him do all type of dumb shit, and he be sitting there looking like a little punk ass bull. But I don't think he like her like that.
huh. So what he
Remember,
ended.
she was talking about making plans and stuff before they even said decision day, and she was like, "I don't want to talk about this today." So he was like, "Yeah, but some stuff we just need to figure out." I think that right now they debating on something about apartment and signing a
Yeah.
lease. So I don't think he really trying to stay with her. Motherfucker was sitting there crying because he couldn't bring both his dogs.
Right.
Grown ass man on TV. The show tell you can bring 2 dogs. You got 2 dogs, she got one. Common sense will say, you know what? You bring your one dog, I'll bring one of mine, and then I'll find somebody, watch my other dog like that.
Right.
This motherfucker sat on the balcony crying and it was all loud about it so she could hear him. Like, what the fuck is
Hmm.
he crying about out here? And then when she talks to him, oh, my dogs love each other and I don't know what to do. I can't have them separate. Well, don't worry about it. You bring both your dogs in and I'll find somebody to watch my one dog. Like, what? That shit's crazy.
So next couple we got Clint and Gina, and they haven't done anything physical with each other, so we already knew they ain't staying together. And Clint loved that dog more than he loved Gina.
Yeah, and it's weird to me because they both live in the same apartment high rise.
All
So
right.
it's like they seen each other passing, and now y'all talking about she going on vacation for a week and you gonna watch your dog. Sure, I'll watch your dog.
Mm-hmm.
He said he offered her $10,000 if she didn't take it.
Yeah, yeah, I seen it. But my thing with Gina is she tried to play Clint all the time
She
when
did, and then as
when
soon
she
as he said one thing that was not even a play move, she got all upset and then went on to do with him after that.
right, like how she talked about how he was getting drunk. Oh, he's getting drunk.
Hmm.
He was in the house. They were when they was he they we might as well call it vacation. He was on vacation and he got drunk. Whoopie
Hmm.
damn do.
Exactly.
He in the house. He's not driving anywhere or anything like that. And he wasn't that aggressive drunk and all that stuff.
And
He
then she
was
said he's the weird dude at the party, getting all trying to get attention and shit.
right. And yeah, and how she talked about how he was going to moan on that
Hmm.
ride he took. Like, so what?
Yeah,
So
she's a weirdo.
yeah, she just tried to play him so much, and Clint did the right thing because after that trip, I would have never messed with her like that neither.
Nope.
So I'm on her side. So now we can talk about the couple we haven't talked about since the first couple of episodes, Mac and Dominique. Dominique is the biracial woman, and Mac is trying to get in Gina's pants. And he was instant messaging her when she was with Clint, and he just trying to get in Gina's pants real bad. He said she's real attractive, and that's all he damn talks about is Gina. And it looks like Dominique is going to try to talk to Clint.
Mm.
For
Well, I think that's Clinton putting a move on her because first off, you was on the show with me. You had a wife. I had a wife. So for you to be off the show and cracking on my girl, I don't think I'd have punched him in his face
yeah,
if I was Clint.
but he was not really into Gina like that anyway.
It
So
don't matter.
still would have said
He was still on the show trying to work it out, and you knew we was the ones supposed to be together. This ain't like you was texting her like a long time from now. This is still the season. You know what I mean? It's not
right.
like the weeks after the show how they do that little update. This is like
Yes.
what's going on now. So you, as soon as you got kicked off the show, you saw something you like, you start hitting her up on the side while we still trying to figure out our shit. You know what I mean?
Hmm. And how about when my man back was talking shit about Dominique? How she got the dog.
Well, he's right about that because she didn't have no time for his dog, and now she got a dog, but she still be a young girl and gonna be hanging out and doing her own thing. She
Right.
saw it because he was living in the basement. It's the same thing what we were saying too. Like just because he's renting a place right now to be on the show, he probably got money to get a crib. He don't need a big ass crib right now. He by himself,
Right. Well,
and now he looking at big ass fucking ranchers and big ass houses.
he kind of said that to her about
Mm.
that.
But she's just on some she a young girl and she want money right now. She want that money spent on her. So if she
Yeah.
don't think you got no money, you ain't gonna work out with her because she's that's not the type of dude she want. What she say, more established? You all right, girl.
Yeah. She like you said, she has that young girl mentality. She's not ready for I don't even think she's even really ready for a relationship yet, much less to be married.
Well,
Uh
shit, she not even ready to have a dog. And like my man said, she can got a cage. That dog gonna be hooting and hollering while she at work. Then she can go come home from work, leave the dog in there again, and go right out to the clubs or the bars.
and she wanted to go on vacation trips.
Yeah, trips and vacation. And she didn't even like the dogs when the boy had a dog.
Right. So last but not least, we go to talk about Shaquille and Kristen. Kristen got on my nerves because she that's another person that tried to play a man. She played Shaq. Now we looking at them as a couple when they doing stuff, and Shaq was rather cool to me. But then when she gets around with all the other girls and all that stuff, she'll try to play Shaq. Like how
Mhm.
she thought, yeah, yeah, and he was in there crying. He was crying because he was trying to work hard on this relationship and it didn't work out. So
Mhm.
he got emotional. I'm the one that's supposed to be crying.
Yeah, she got something wrong with her too. And another thing is with the bull, what's his name?
Shaquille.
Shaq. Yeah, Shaq. The way it went was because it's 8 weeks. The first 4 weeks, he was in love with her. He said she was the most beautiful girl he ever seen. He was trying to get with her the first 4 weeks. She played the shit out of him the first 4 weeks. And then the last 4 weeks, he just like, you know what, fucking, I'm done. I'm just going with emotion. Then she was getting upset because she felt that was like, damn, he was all over me and I get to play him. Well, now he ain't even sweating me no more. So the last 4 weeks, he just was like, fuck it. That's how I know they probably lying when they said they slept together because you didn't see people change up a little different. He would have been holding her hand because he still wasn't holding her hand. They didn't kiss. They didn't show no type of affection, anything. Don't you think if you got something, you'd have showed some type of affection or something? They
Right.
still was like, no, you know what I mean? Well, she was because she didn't like him at first. And then as soon as he didn't act like he ain't like her, then that's when she started feeling some way.
Right. And also the thing that trying to strikes me weird is the dad thing. Now I can understand that dad didn't want to be on camera, didn't want to be involved in the show. That's understandable. But how did it take so long for Shaq to meet the father?
Right, because she on some bullshit. But she's supposed to be a God fearing and I love my father, daddy's little girl, and all this stuff.
Right.
You gonna buy me a house and all this car shit she talking.
Right. Yeah, she wasn't into him from the jump anyway.
She
S-
wasn't.
So I
The
would
what she say? As soon as she saw him, she was like, two strikes already. He's older than me, and he got a scar on his head. Like, damn, man, he's sitting there saying all this. I love her. She's the most attractive girl I ever seen, and then that's her first things out her mouth.
right. And she mentioned to everybody how he was crying.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
She
She was.
salty. She salty because she said yeah, and she probably never like usually get shot down from dudes. She usually do those shooting down. So when she said yeah, and then he said no, she like oh shit. She didn't even want to talk to him no more after that. Everybody else got their going away conversation and shit. She didn't want no
Hmm.
parts of that joint.
How about when they was all together and they was telling everybody, yeah, we staying together, we splitting up,
Hmm.
and he was talking about, yeah, we can be friends and all that stuff, and she was
Hmm.
looked at him like, I'm never talking to your
Yep.
ass ever again.
Yep. It's funny because they all like most of them around the same age and they in the same city. So all they got to do is like go to like fucking Main Street or wherever the their center city is, and they'll
Right,
definitely run into each other or running
right,
from people from other apps, shows.
right. Yeah, well, she turned me off, but the first or second episode when she said that black thing, I'm like, oh, she one of them. So go ahead, Kristen, and find a man you actually looking for. It ain't Shaquille, his skin tone.
I
If you
don't think
get
the
what I'm
skin tone
saying.
had nothing to do with it.
Well, she said that black attractive thing, and that don't sit well
And
with
she
me.
said I don't like dudes that's old, and she said I don't like dudes that's bald. You know what I mean? And so she
Well,
just got
okay,
her she
so
just got her
so
list of what she wanted, and that's not
oh,
that.
okay, but
I
she can
think she
find a
want.
white
I
man
think,
with hair.
but she's she want a white guy with some bread because she want him to buy her shit too. So if you're gonna be that way, she low on thick side.
Yeah,
So she
no,
might
that ain't gonna
she
work.
might it ain't gonna work. They gonna want them a small skinny joint.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a pass because maybe the South, I don't know
Hmm.
how that is, how it was going on down there, but her body type, no, they'll sleep with her and everything. She's very
Hmm.
attractive. They'll sleep with her, but in terms of like marrying her and all that stuff, nah. Well, wonder if it's an older white man. Would you give it? Would you say that man to do it?
Not like you said, they'll bang him. But we
Okay.
talking about white, or we talking about a white guy that got bread and want some arm candy. They gonna want to have her in the bikinis and stuff, and not no fucking cover the gut joints.
Yeah. Playing hard to keep with the they'll our girl the beauty queen. Now see they'll get with somebody like
Yeah,
her.
is that yeah, yep.
Jasmine. They'll give
Hmm.
her name would escape me that quick. They'll give somebody they'll get somebody with that with her body type. But Kirsten, I think you better stick with the brothers. And then you talking about having kids and all that stuff.
But she's
Oh
already up
boy.
there. Was she like 32,
Yeah.
33?
So you're
So
going
she's
to
already getting up there. Like, what are you waiting on? You're getting bigger.
yeah, exactly. That's what I
You ain't got
mean.
no kids.
Right. So, well, as I talked about last week, the streets already seen the last two episodes of Power two weeks ago. So they played the season finale on Friday, and I really don't see the 9 and 10 seem like they're going to go together. Because I don't know what happened on. I know what happened, but I don't know which one was this 9 to
Yeah.
10. But what I don't understand with this trial, okay, you got the girl tried to kill the other girl, right?
Hmm.
And no one knows other than Braden. Why is this in trial? This is like some she said shit.
Well, no, because she was unconscious in the car. Like she when he cracked her side and pushed the car in the water.
Yeah.
So she's on trial for at least going to be attempted murder.
Okay, but who knows that?
It was a witness to somebody. Somebody saw him push the car. It wasn't Brayton.
But they didn't see. They didn't see. Did that dude testify? Because they showed
I
him
don't.
once. And
I
did
don't
they
know.
see?
I
And
can't
did they?
remember.
And did he actually see this girl do it? Because
I
I
don't
remember he
know.
was walking with a dog. I know what your point you talking about. Because I don't understand. Like, how is this in the trial? Oh,
Well, the
she
girl
said she
is
tried
saying
to. She
it,
tried to kill me. I don't. I wasn't there. I don't know what
right.
happened.
Well,
Do
so
we have any proof?
you still probably get arrested.
Do we have any proof? And
Well,
then Method Man said that
man,
this Method Man said this was a hard trial. I'm like, well, what's so hard about it? The
cause
only way it'll make it hard if Braden said, yeah, she killed her. She tried to kill her. Braden ain't
nah, I think
talking.
somebody else saw.
And he's like, yeah, this is a tough case. I
Mm.
said, what's so tough about it? And what else happened on that show?
I don't know. Me and Shay said we was gonna go back and watch the two again because we was like the early bird special too.
Yeah. Well, what's the name? Kane and Tariq. I don't know if Kane is jealous of Tariq because the mom likes Tariq and
He just been jealous of Tariq the whole time, so he tried to play him.
right. So they had a fight in the office.
He said here proud to be banging his fucking sloppy seconds.
Right.
What kind of sucker shit is he on?
Oh, and how about when Tariq? This is probably episode 9. How about when Tariq got that folder and we we didn't talk about this last week. He got the folder and homegirl used a credit card to get in the door and found the folder underneath the mattress. Like, what the hell is that?
when she fucking Jimmy that door open, I said, "Oh bullshit." You know
With
what
a
I
credit
mean?
card.
Hmm.
Yeah, the writing is shitty. The writing is shitty, and I'm in favor of these writers getting on strike because, well, I'll get to that when we talk about movies. Anything else you want to talk about,
Nah,
Power?
not really.
Any other TV shows that you seen?
I've been catching up on my what is it called? Night Agent. So I got 2 episodes left.
Hmm.
I really like it. It's a fast pacing type of action show, so it's kind of cool.
Hmm.
Uh, I can't think of nothing else. Did a movie? Did I watch a movie?
We didn't get to the movie yet. I watched the first episode of the Tupac show. That two Dear Mama.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Tupac is who I about is the person I thought he was. He's the type of person. Remember that person in school that was like, if you was around them and you're like, oh, he cool or whatever. Then when they get around people, they act like totally different.
Hmm.
That's Tupac there. Like, you cool, you writing poetry and you doing all this, you sweet and sensitive, but as soon as you get around the thugs and everything, you want to act like
Bishop.
exactly. Exactly. Like, nah, they was good at that in junior high, how you would talk to a kid or whatever, and the kid was cool until when girls start coming around and they'll just
Hmm.
act like a totally different person. Like, who in the hell is
Hmm.
this person that I'm talking to? Like that's going to turn a girl on or something like that because you acting that way. I always just thought that was weird.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's Tupac. The first episode wasn't bad or anything. I didn't get well. Actually, I did start watching the second episode, but I fell asleep. Not because it was bad or
Hmm.
anything. I was just laying in bed and I fell asleep. Yeah, that's the only thing. TV wise. Oh, I looked at the first episode of Mines. You don't watch that, do you?
Mine's like the other joint, the motorcycle joint.
Sons of Anarchy, yes.
Yeah. I never finished the Sons of Anarchy. I was watching that when I was direct, and then I
Uh,
just got never caught back on.
okay, yeah. Well, I watched the first episode
So
of
the
that.
Mayans is a spinoff, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember the oh, see, you wouldn't remember. One of the guys that was cool with the Latino guy that was
Hmm.
cool with the sons was a Mayan. So it's
Okay.
like a spinoff of that.
Hmm.
Um Anything else? No, that's the only thing I looked at. That's the only thing I looked at.
Mm-hmm.
TV wise. Anything on the movie front?
Mm, can't think of nothing right now.
Uh,
Nah, I ain't really watched nothing. I don't think.
well, I looked at the new version of White Man Can't Jump.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, with these damn writers, I'm glad. I'm a big proponent of these writers being on strike because they need some. They need some new damn writers. This
Now,
the
on a scale
movie
of 1 to
shit.
10, what would you give it?
Oh, I give it about a 5. It was
Okay, not worth my time then.
no, because lo
Because
and
I got it in
behold,
my queue, I just never got around to.
but hey, look, give a guess who directed and produced it. Our boy Kenya Burrows. So you know what you're going to hear when you Kenya Burrows is the dude that did the Eddie Murphy Your People. Is it Your
Mm-hmm.
People or You People?
You people.
Okay, he's the director of this movie. So everything, every dialogue between the black guy and the white guy is always, yeah, black people do this. White people they act like this. Black people, the whole fucking movie, it's ridiculous. And black people don't listen to the white music. What the hell kind of shit is that? Black people don't listen to anybody white. That's ridiculous. It's the whole movie. They talk about this. Yeah, black people do that. No, white people, they do like this. No, they do. Basketball scenes was okay, average. Uh, um, what else was going on? Our girl, Tanya Taylor was in it. I didn't know she was in the movie.
Neither
Um,
did I.
she was the brother's wife. Yeah, it's good thing they had it on well, it's a movie, but it wasn't in theaters. Good thing they had it on a stream because this movie would have been absolute shit in a movie theater. And I don't know why they keep going. Why does the Kenyatta Burrs keep getting these damn movies? But then in every movie that he does, it's always this race shit. Man, black people don't listen to the white people. So you mean to tell me you don't listen to Ed Sheeran? Come on now. I thought I heard it all when black people don't listen to anybody white musically. Oh, the movie was. I mean, it's something that you. I mean, you and your wife, y'all want to look at that on a Saturday? Ain't nothing to do.
She ain't
Go
gonna
for
want to watch it.
All right, well then, if you chilling in the house and don't, well shit, I can tell you like 50 things to watch
I was
if
just
you
about to
chilling
say
your
I can say
wife.
the same thing. Yeah.
Uh,
Nah, I'll assume. I'm gonna go ahead. You said a 5. I'm cool.
hey, look, go on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. Don't take my opinion for it. But no, the movie wasn't good at all. It wasn't good at all. It's the dialogue. Dialogue. White people and black people don't talk like that, ladies and gentlemen, with each other. Especially they young at that. Yeah, black. Black people don't meditate too, by the way. So the white dude, he like meditated and all that stuff, and so he had to teach the brother to meditate. So the brother was laughing at him meditating at first, and then he seen like, oh, let me try it. Then he started doing it.
Mm. Yeah, I'm
So
cool.
yeah, anything from now on, see, I'll just watch stuff because
Hmm.
like okay, like oh, they did the updated White Man Can't Jump. I'm gonna look at that. Next time when I get a movie like that, I'm gonna go on IMDb and see who did directed it and all that stuff, because if I see another movie with Kenyatta Barris again, I'm not looking at that shit. Well, anything else you want to add?
Not really.
All right, y'all. Thank you for listening to us. You can reach the judgmentals on
Nothing. Nothing.
All right, y'all. You can reach the judgmentals on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube at PNL Judgementals, Instagram at the two underscores judgmentals, or you can email us at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. All right, Philip. I think he was just laughing at me because how I just shitted on a movie like that.
Because you funny as shit.
All right, y'all.
All right. Peace out.